Hey friends, the Tampa RV show is right around the corner, and I'm not expecting a whole lot of new stuff to be happening there this year. Often a lot of new models get released and there's a lot of new technology debuting there, but because of COVID, it's going to be a little bit lighter of a show this year. Some manufacturers are skipping it. They don't have a ton of product to sell anyway, as they're working hard to recover their inventories. But there was an announcement today that I think you should have on your radar. Keystone RV is about to announce a new fifth wheel line. Now, there hasn't been a ton of innovation in the world of fifth wheels for some years. Say for this year, we've got the new Palomino River Ranch, which is that really cool single level floor plan with a ton of storage underneath. I've been told by a couple people in the industry who have seen this new Keystone product in development to really keep your eye out for it. So I wanted to share that information with you as well. It's called the Keystone Arcadia, and it's supposed to be a ground up new innovation in fifth wheels. They released a teaser video of it today that shows very little detail, but I'm going to go through it here in a minute to just sort of, if you're interested in that sort of teaser type thing, you can check it out. But Keystone started this new innovation lab a few years ago to do a lot of R&D stuff on their products. A lot of fifth wheel chassis are just sort of purchased from Lippert components. And Keystone works really hard to, from my understanding, actually design their chassis. They don't manufacture their own chassis, but they work really hard to design the individual chassis for the individual floor plans. And they do a lot of stuff in the innovation lab to just sort of figure out how to manufacture RVs a little bit differently. And I think this Arcadia concept is coming out of that. And they do call it a concept. So it'll be interesting to see if it is available anytime in the near future. But it is the Arcadia concept line that's going to debut at the Tampa RV show here coming up in Tampa, Florida on January 13th. So let's take a look at this video quick just to sort of see what the heck this is. The beginning of something extraordinary. All right, so we got a fancy looking couch. That looks nice. It looks really residential. Cool. Okay. Very nice looking bathroom decor. Interior. Is that tile? It almost looks like tile. It's not tile. It is tile. That's tile. It might be fake looking tile, but it sure looks like tile to me. Okay. Giant pass-through storage. That's awesome. All right. Here's the driver's side. All right, it looks like we've got a small slide up front. I'm guessing this is a front bedroom because it looks like in the back here we've got a big slide that is a kitchen slide because it's got refrigerator vents, and there's a range vent right there as well. There's a passenger side view with some big windows. Whoa, Keystone. All right, we gotta look at the silhouette. Now, obviously, they're outlining the silhouette and electricity here, and I think that's kind of what they're focusing on showing us here, is that this Arcadia line has got an interesting looking fifth wheel silhouette. I don't know if it looks almost a little higher arch in the center than most. This is a dual axle. This looks to be maybe 35 foot or so. But what's really interesting to me is this front cap look here. That's kind of cool and aggressive. I like that. I don't know if it rounds off on the corners to give you sort of that turn radius or not. I'm guessing it does. Keystone's usually pretty good about that kind of thing. Let's play a little more. Here's probably the best look of this that they give us, which is a little wild, but that's what they want to show us. I mean, obviously it looks pretty much like a standard fifth wheel. That roof arch is really big and smooth, and it's got a sort of high peak, but the air conditioners are almost all the way at the front and all the way at the back, which is sort of interesting. It looks like they're trying to utilize as much roof height as possible at the very, very center line. And you can see that front cap. It looks like the front cap is not rounded very much. It'd be interesting to see if that affects the turn radius at all. But this does look to be like a 35 footer or so. We've got the jacks in the front and just behind the dual axles, and we've got a big living slide on this side, so it looks like we've got opposing slides. So I'm guessing that this is probably going to be a very light fifth wheel, and that this might be a push for a half-ton category. Half-ton. We'll see. We'll see what comes of it. The back end actually looks a little angled as well. They say in the press release that they have designed this from the ground up and decided they'd throw out the book on anything you know about a fifth wheel and try to do something new. So I guess we'll see what happens, because that's all the details that we have. That's it. Arcadia, coming from Keystone, launching January 13th. I imagine there will be a product video of some sort, but I just want to do a quick video to put that out on your radar, because like I said, I have had people in the industry that are not from Keystone that have seen this in production, have been sworn to secrecy, and have had a sneak preview that have said, keep your eye on this. There you go. If you got something out of this video, please click the like button, and if you want more, hit subscribe as well. We'll see you on the next one.